Last time on Space Daze. Tired and eager to get back to their ship and their AI, the four took a different path from the village towards the Ikoi village that led them into a gargantuan meadow filled with large flowers and giant bees. After meeting Vespa, a young teen bee-boy, and a million bee puns later, the four agreed to help rid his hive of pesky wasps, which they destroyed in one sneak round. In return, they got a ride back to the village on the bees. So, you guys rode back on the bees that had horrible names. All I remember is Beethoven
I have them
and
all.
Jeff.
Bumblebee, Triss, Buzz,
all.
Kirby, Jeff.
Yep.
I think there was a Beethoven too. I think Vespa? Vespa's
bee.
Yeah. Vespa's bee was
Vespa's
a
bee was
Beethoven.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So you guys dismount from your bee buddies and are now standing on the branch that leads to the Ikoi village. There's the lights that are kind of magically floating through the trees that lead you to this village, and Vespa, he stays on Beethoven, and it's just like, well, thank you again for helping rid my home of the wasps. You are not bad, Firebug and Hell Lizard.
Oh, thank you.
We do what do.
He's going to pull off kind of a largish pot. Who's the closest to him, do you think?
Nora is. I'll just come out and say it. Nora's closest to him.
He's going to hand you a kind of largish pot, Nora, that is filled with honey.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm going to go home. I don't really mix with the moths very well, so...
Bye.
And he whistles.
Bye.
And with that, the bees and Vespa take off back into the
We'll be
forest.
seeing you.
Oh. We technically won't, because we were told to get off the planet by a god.
Just let me live my dreams.
Let him mad at you.
Believe it.
Nora takes the honey and walks away.
Well, the commotion of the bees had drawn a little bit of attention, but as you enter into the village, there's quite a few people out and about. It's not very late in the day. It's about mid-afternoon. And as you enter into the village, Lord Iso is waiting for you.
I'm dirty. Boy. I probably smell like ass. I'm just like, I look at him and bow gently to not spill the honey.
Daythorn just waves hello.
The tiredness of high. You see as you guys walk in and Caden is leading Arlo. Arlo kind of scoots to the back of the group as you watch his father's eyes just fall on the young lord. And Caden kind of scoops his leg around Arlo and kicks him towards his father gently. But Iso kind of takes Arlo by the hand in a "you're not getting away this time," and looks at the four of you and says, "I'm surprised you made it back in one piece. You all look very tired. I hope my son didn't cause more trouble."
No, he's a delight.
As he's gonna look down at Arlo and be like, "Go back home. We are going to have a very long discussion about when you're allowed to leave your room again." As he kind of nods to Caden, who is just like, yeah. He's gonna pat you on the back, Botchus, and he's just like, "I'll see you all later tonight." That was interesting.
You can say that again.
Thanks for saving a god with us.
I'd say any time, but I'd rather not do that again.
That's what we do. We do a lot of god saving.
You know, this adventure with lack of planning and god saving has made me realize that I don't mind being a family knight. And with that, he's going to follow Arlo up towards the palace. But now it's the three of you and Lord Iso, and he's going to motion, just be like, "Come, we'll head back to the palace and prepare baths for each of you, and I'm very interested in what happened out there.
I'm actually stoked for a bath. That sounds great.
A lot of stupidity happened out there as I shoot Botchus a glance.
He doesn't see it.
Nah, it's fine.
I'm gonna follow him. Can I put the honey in my room first?
Yeah, you can put the honey in
Awesome,
your room
thank
first.
you.
As you're walking up the tree branches towards the palace, and you almost forget how high the palace is up in these trees. But you go along the rope bridges, and he leads you towards the palace and says, well, I did what you asked, and I had a group of soldiers go to your ship to help your AI. Unfortunately, he was off.
Not our sweet boy!
I didn't want to just leave him there, so we did bring him back to the palace.
Oh, Daythorn's gonna pick up pace. Let's go. I'm tired, but I'm moving.
So he leads you guys to the palace, and it's not long. He says, your rooms are still waiting. There's a change of clothes for each of you after you take your bath. If you leave your clothes that you have on now, I'll have them cleaned and mended. As he kind of is like looking at the three of you as you're all just, you, especially Nora, and Botchus, I think you too, because you didn't fall in the water after Nora shoved mud on you. You're all nasty.
Once it dries, you just take it off and give it a shake.
Botchus, no.
Well, then
That's
all
why
the
you
mud
smell
crusties.
bad all the time.
I don't smell bad.
It's
You
just
have
the
a
mud
sensitive
bath
royal
all
nose.
the time.
What?
Yeah. Aren't those
Nora-
what fancy people take? They bathe in
No.
mud and
No. What?
put root vegetables on your eyes?
Root to vegetables?
I'm not talking to you, Botchus. I'm still mad at you.
Yeah, like potatoes and stuff.
I go to my room, I put down the honey, I grab my
Radishes.
clothes, and I go straight to the bathtub.
So,
Where are you going? You guys reach the palace, and Lord Iso dismisses you to go get clean and or rest if needed.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of raise an arm and smell himself and then go to the bath as well.
Are you stopping by your room first, Botchus?
I don't think so. No, everything... Yeah,
No,
I'm
just went
taking
straight
my
to-
guns, I'm taking my stuff to the baths.
Okay. Daythorn, how about
where's
you?
Sito?
Do you ask Lord Iso this, or are you just kind of...
Look
Scream
at
it through
Lord
the
Iso.
palace.
Where's Sito?
Daythorn just wanders.
Where's
Lord Iso takes you to an extra room where Sito is laying on the bed. He is completely shut off. There are no lights on him, like, working whatsoever right now.
Oh boy. So I take off the little wrap thing I have and set the little egg kind of wrapped up in it on the side out of the way.
I'm sure the king is happy about that thing.
Yeah.
He hasn't said anything about it yet, but he definitely was just like, oh, you guys are back. Inside thinking, what the f
Uh-huh.
is that?
So she'll go start poking around on Sito's buttons, I guess, to see if she can turn him back on.
Okay, you poke around on Sito's buttons and nothing happens. He off right
Last
now. No technology.
time he was off, he forgot part of his life.
That's a different
That was a
thing,
virus.
though. Yeah.
I don't like he. But I'm in a bathtub, so I don't give a fuck right now.
Yeah, Nora and Botchus, you guys go back to the bath, and it's as big and wonderful as you remember. It smells great. There's the willow curtains that drop down. The water is hot, and it just feels so good to get all that gunk off. Nora, you can wash your hair, which had become stiff.
Ugh.
She is washing her hair. She is relaxing in the bathtub, washing her hair, washing everything, and just, like, thinking about life.
Is the kind of communal bathtub as well. So your troubled boyfriend is still there in the room with you.
I thought you were going to say there were other people there. Okay.
No.
Oh, good.
So, Daythorn, what, you're poking around at Sito and nothing happens.
Well, time to fuck around with the chip.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Sito explodes, taking out the bathtub and everything else in this fucking tree.
Just the entire tree.
Nora falls out.
Just like a quick put in, and then just make sure I can remove it, and then back in again, just to make sure it's okay. And then once he seems charged, you leave my poor girl alone. She's trying to fix a robot.
Well, maybe
She just wants to make sure the chip will come back out. Because if it gets stuck, then we might have a broken AI.
To make sure it comes back out is not to put it in at all.
Well, you left your mad scientist alone, so...
I mean, that is fair. She is alone with an AI and a piece of technology that's ancient, so...
Nora had mud in her hair that was stiffening her luscious locks. Where else do you expect her to go? Straight to the bathtub.
I'm hoping to eventually apologize to my girlfriend, but
I mean, we can do a scene here in a bit. I want to know what's happening with Sito.
Yeah.
Let
I'm just
Avon
saying,
do her
that's
thing.
why Avon
You
just
want to know
followed her, but
why DT
don't
did
know if
not
it's gonna
follow
happen.
into the bath?
Nora is a single task kind of person. She has blinders on. She's so dirty.
It's gonna be that thing of where, like, Nora and Botchus apologize, and they're like, hey, where's DT?
Yeah.
Dread. Okay,
Or they're gonna make out in the bathtub.
we haven't
Those
even
are
gotten
two
to the
very
haven't
possible
gotten to
options.
the apology part yet, so
Apology makeout.
Yep.
Oh,
Cart before
okay,
the horse.
Yeah.
Daythorn. Go ahead and make me a technology roll.
Technology roll.
Technology
Don't break
skill.
my AI.
Listen,
Girls.
if we didn't join the ship, that AI would have been broken a long time ago.
He was
25.
just fine. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay, so you're messing around with Sito, who is off, and you're examining the chip, and you're examining the ports on Sito, and you manage to, like, this chip, even though it's not fully complete, like, this one you can tell it connects to something. It actually connects to one of Sito's ports almost perfectly.
That's weird.
It comes out relatively easy. Did you want to put it back in that
Yes.
same port?
If everything goes wrong, she's at the ready to pull it right back out.
So you put this chip back in the port, and do you just step back? Do you push any buttons on Sito? What do you do?
I'm going to watch first, and then I'm going to see what happens, and then turn on the on button.
Okay, it's almost like a kind of intense moment because this chip is still slightly glowing, and you plug it in and you sit back and you watch, and nothing really seems to happen. At first, the only thing that seems to happen after several minutes of, like, intense staring is you start to see the kind of bluish glow on Sito's cheeks.
Oh.
So when you push the on switch, it takes a moment. Go ahead and make a perception.
Because I'm good at those.
Are none of us good at perception? Like, is that what we're finding out?
I am wonderful at perception.
Oh, well.
I got an 18, so I did pretty well.
So you push the on button on Sito, and there's a moment where nothing happens. It's really quiet in the room. There's just the faint glowing of blue. And then you see the chip kind of get, like, a little brighter. And Sito's lights start to turn on, but instead of being blue, for just a few seconds, they turn on red.
Only a second, though, right?
Yeah, it's just about 2 seconds as he's booting up. The lights that are normally the kind of tealish blue are this bright red with this chip. And after a moment, the lights kind of fade back to the blue as he opens his eyes and sits up slightly and is just like, did you guys get lost? I thought you were gonna go get the mushroom. Where are we?
We're in the Ikoi village, and you were passed out, buddy.
Bless you, and I what? No, you guys just left to go get the mushrooms. Where's the ship?
Yeah, we're in the Ikoi village.
What's an Ikoi?
Is Lord Iso still around?
He is not in the room with you, no.
They're like a bug people. She kind of shrugs. I could show you one in a second. How are you? We've been gone for a few days. I think you turned off as soon as we left.
I remember you guys, after we crashed, I was going to stay behind and work on getting the ship up, and I went to the cargo hold and got the toolbox, and now I'm here.
Yeah, you turned off. You.
Why did I turn off? Am I breaking?
No, you're working now. I put the power back on.
As he's going to kind of look at the chip in his port and just be like, what is that?
I found another chip.
Another Dorito?
Yeah, we found another Dorito. We fought a god again.
Wait, so you guys have been gone for days, and you fought a god,
yep,
and found another chip, and I've just been, what, on the floor of the cargo hold?
No, our friends, the Ikoi people, got you and brought you back here. Though I wonder how, because you're hella heavy, Sito.
That's rude, I'm not that heavy.
I can't pick you up.
I can't help the way I was made, Dave Thorne. So he kind of pouts a little bit, and he's a little bit more antsy than usual.
That's weird.
Like, normally he's happy and chipper. He seems a little grumpy, like a toddler after not sleeping enough.
Well, as soon as Nora and Botches went to go take a bath, and she looks down at her clothes, I should probably take one too. But as soon as we're ready, we can go back to the ship and charge it up and get on going, and you can charge proper, and it'll all be good.
You mean there's no charging points here?
No. They have no technology, Sito. It's hell. And then she shows her tablet that's dead now.
As he kind of looks disgusted, like, he's just like, so, I don't like this planet. You mean they don't have Dungum fighters? Or Dougal? Or Wikipedia? Or anything like that?
No, nothing. They got books.
I got books. I can download 40,000 books in like 10 seconds.
That's a lot. Well, she kind of points out the room.
I don't, but...
because it's kind of like decorative, right? They got this neat stuff.
This place is hell.
Oh my god.
Oh! And then she's gonna go pick up her egg to show Sito. I got a danger pet.
It's an egg.
It's gonna hatch into a danger pet.
A giant chicken.
Kinda.
We're gonna have a pet?
Yes! We accidentally maybe killed its parents on our way to go get stuff, but it's alright.
You guys murdered its parents?
Why is he surprised?
It wasn't purposeful. We just accidentally walked in on a nest and they were attacking us, and we didn't want to end up dead, and then we found the eggs after we killed them and then kind of felt bad, and I have an egg now.
The hell did I miss when I was asleep?
Everything. We're gonna go over the story with Lord Iso after we get cleaned up.
So he's kind of rubbing his head. He's just like, there's no technology. There's an egg. You guys are murderers. There's a lord. I just... are we gonna go take a bath?
Yeah. Is he wearing the new clothes?
No. No, he's not wearing the new clothes.
Does he have a set of new clothes?
Still in his... Not yet, but I'm sure he can get some.
Okay. Well, Sito, I would need to pop by my room and I can get my clothes and then we can go to the bath, I guess. And I'm going to take his hand and one and hold the egg in the other and get on moving.
He's gonna follow you. He's looking as you guys are going to your room and the bath. He's looking for some sort of technology. Like, he does not believe that there's no technology on this planet. That's just not something he can comprehend at this moment. He's too tired to comprehend it. But we're going to hop on over to Nora and Botchus. You guys are enjoying your bath. It is nice. Botchus, one of the workers brought a basket of bread.
Oh my god!
They remember watching you go to the bath with a basket of, with rolls in your pants, so they brought you a basket of
Some of those
bread.
were rolls.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Botchus.
They're poisoned.
Nora poisons them.
21.
As they bring the bread, you also watch as they take your dirty clothes away.
I watch them take them, and then I look around, and I see Nora's pile of clean clothes. And then I look around a little more, and I kind of scoot over to Nora like, hey.
What?
So, did they bring those for you?
No, I had a giant thing of honey. I went to my room, put the honey down, and grabbed my clothes. Why? Did you just come here without your clothes?
Well, I had clothes when I came in.
Well, looks like you're walking butt naked back to your room, doesn't it? Did they take your leg, too? Oh, please tell me. Because then you're hopping while you go back to your fucking room.
No, they take my leg.
Damn.
What do you mean, damn? Nora?
I'm annoyed, Botchus.
Look, it's over and we didn't die, so...
She, parts the curtain a little bit just to do, the head out annoyance hand thing that you see in memes. Like, your point is, 'cause you didn't make the situation better.
I kind of swim over a little closer and put my chin in her hand. Puppy dog eyes.
I push him under the water and let go. Like, God damn it.
Look, I mean, I'm sorry, okay? I was just really scared.
I know, but you can't just trust evil things that speak in your head. Well, you can't just trust things that speak in your head. It's not great, Botches.
Well, I made a lot of dumb choices in my life.
That's probably why you only have one leg, right?
Yes. That's not the point. Look, becoming friends with you two was another dumb choice, okay? But it was one of the best dumb choices I've ever made.
You say, becoming friends with you two was a dumb choice, and her face looks so pissed.
He keeps going and gets louder so that she doesn't go and drown him again.
She's just like... Yeah, well, we've all made dumb choices, but not choices that get us possessed by a demon.
Just wanted to do anything I could to protect you.
You're fucking too cute, Botch. It's fucking hell. Why can't I stay mad at you? God damn it.
So you're not mad at me? Do you want bread?
She takes one of the bread. I'm just...
Dip the bread in honey.
Ooh.
The honey is in my room.
Oh,
I don't
damn
have the honey.
We could have both been naked and afraid and eating bread covered in honey. Shit.
Sorry. I've been having a lot of doubts lately.
Doubts about us?
About everything that I've done so far. I'm a princess that has never left her home, who then decided, fuck it, let's go against everything that I was supposed to do, and run off with a pirate, a mad scientist, and an adorable AI.
And?
I've been thinking about going back.
You know, doing all those things isn't bad. That's really ballsy. You got big balls. You went into the unknown. You went into the unknown, and you stood for what you thought was right. And even whether it's right or not, which, I mean, it is. You didn't deserve that shit. I don't know your ex-fiancé, but he sounded like a jerk. So, I think that's kind of honorable.
I mean, I don't know. It's gotten you and Daythorn into a lot of trouble, though.
Whoa.
They now think that you are a kidnapper, which you aren't, because I was the one that was all like, fuck this shit, and ran away.
I was already on the run. That's fine.
Now, we're gonna go waltzing back into my home?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we thinking?
He starts laughing. Oh no.
Like, all of this is just fucking insane. Why? Because they arrested Aurelio thinking that he's the one that let this happen. That he's the one that let them let you kidnap me.
Then we gotta make things right.
But I don't know why they just won't let me be.
You know,
they stopped looking for my brother very quickly, I might add. It was less than a year and they stopped looking for him. And I is it because I'm the only woman that was born from my mother and therefore I have to get married to fucking settle an alliance with the bride sanctum? What the fuck?
He's gonna pull her into a hug.
Over the bath. Through the curtain?
Through the curtain.
Naked.
I'm naked too! Fuck it.
She'll hug him back and just lay her head on his shoulder and be like, oh, Bodges.
Sometimes this shit just... You can't figure out what some people are thinking, and sometimes shit happens, and it's no one's fault.
I know, but... I don't know.
We're gonna take it one day at a time.
I guess
we're gonna
so. Just
enjoy this bath.
This is a nice bath.
I'm sore.
Yeah, really? Thank God I have magic that I could misty step to safety, because when that fucking thing caved in and I was like, guess what, motherfuckers, I'm going down, I didn't just hit the ground. That's another thing that's so annoying. What's the point in having diplomatic words when it doesn't work?
Well, you'll get a chance to try again.
Hopefully not against a god who's raging against the machine.
We did it, though. That's pretty cool.
We did. Very impressed that I didn't fall off that guy.
Me too.
I would not have been able to Misty Step again.
And he looks at his arm, which is black. He's like, this isn't coming off.
She grabs your arm and grabs like a loofah and it starts scrubbing it.
Ow, 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 ow. Ouch. Nora.
Why did this happen?
'Cause I'm a dumbass.
She grabs your head and just looks you in the eye and go, don't, demon, ever again.
I mean, to be fair.
No.
Okay. We are demonic lizards.
Okay, true. But none of us are like fighting against the world god. Well, we are fighting. Hold on. We're not bad. Oh, no, we're not bad. We're not bad people. We just find ourselves in compromising situations.
You are right. You're 100%. Yes. Yep, I agree.
So, if you get possessed by a demon again, who... Didn't he try to attack me? I think? Maybe? Yeah. We ain't doing this, Botches. She kisses him. Just a peck.
Nora, as you say, we're not gonna get possessed by demons again. You hear Sito's voice go, "You guys got possessed by demons?"
Sito!
No! That was Botches. We're mad at him right now.
Oh, I'm not mad at him.
No.
We need to look at
I'm sorry.
Also, Nora scoots away because they were right up into each other there for a minute.
There wasn't anything going on.
See?
They didn't see.
See, this is why I didn't come in the first place.
Nora blushes.
Were you guys doing the...
Whoa! How do you know about that, young man?
You should have told me, Nora. I would have put my
Seriously?
bread down.
They're just gonna drag Sito into the other bath. Nope, we're not explaining this Google search right now. Not doing it. Nope.
We need to limit his access to the Debs. I don't know. What are we calling the internet?
The deep, wide depths?
Oh, jeez.
Deep depths Debs.
I hate it.
The deep depths of Debs. The DDD.
The triple D.
Oh my. Oh my, yes. Well. No, Sito, we weren't doing the hanky-panky. We're gonna have a conversation about that later. We were just having a conversation.
Yeah.
About Botches being possessed by a demon?
About Botches being possessed by a demon, yes. And that he's never going to let that happen again.
That is, I cannot confirm nor deny, but I'd rather it not happen.
She pushes him under the water. Because
flailing and sputtering.
He will never let that happen again. No. She just pushes you down, doesn't hold you down.
Oh.
She's not gonna drown you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I would, yeah.
No. Anyway, I'll go back over to my bath section. She starts scooting away. Wait. There are questions. How's Sito working?
I turned him on.
How?
The chip.
Oh, the chip. The thing that was making that other thing not great?
He's working.
What if it's not a good thing?
It fit in perfectly.
DT.
Show him, Sito.
Yeah, the demon also fit in perfectly to me. And that... a little concerned now.
That just... As he's going to kind of like shuffle into your side of the bath, Nora, and show you where this chip fits perfectly into one of his side ports.
Does it look...
Just be like, see?
Does it look okay?
Yeah, it looks fine.
What happened when you put that chip in, Daythorn?
His cheeks glowed blue, and I turned him on.
Is she telling me everything, Lance?
Go ahead and make that roll.
An insight?
I think so.
Doesn't matter,
Yeah.
It'll be a +0. Come on, baby! 16.
Do I have to make a...
I mean, yeah, Daythor, go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's a 15.
You're pretty sure she's not telling you everything.
Daythorn.
Like, you're not 100% sure, but there's just something, like, feels like there's a IKEA step missed.
Daythorn,
Yes.
is that all that happened?
He might have light up red for a few seconds,
What?
but it's fine.
What?
He's blue now. It's fine.
Sito's gonna kind of go into your section, Botches, quickly and grab a bread. And then kind of, like, swim back over to Daythorn's side like a shark.
Hmm.
We will unpack that later. I am calm. I am refreshed. This is my sanctuary, a lavender bathtub with apparently all of my naked friends.
Hey, there's a curtain up.
I wasn't in a curtain there for a minute. I was in Botch's side. Oh, boy.
See? That's why she didn't want to come in the first place.
It's just a little nipple.
And that's your business.
You know, I used to be all about the butts and cleavage and stuff, but now I'm getting to the point where it's like, it's just a little nipple.
Nora smacks you with her tail. Botchus, after we are cleaned up and dressed, let me take a look at your leg.
It's fine.
We have been traipsing through the jungle. Let's make sure it's fine, please and thank you. At least get it cleaned up a little bit.
Tabaki ain't gonna like it if we don't do it.
I really don't care what Tabaki likes and doesn't like.
Well, you like me, and I like to do whatever the fuck I want, so I guess I'm gonna take a look at that goddamn leg.
You're so
Nora's very
hot.
cursy today. Wait.
I like that.
She needed this bath so bad.
Daythor's just gonna go quickly with her bath. She's like, I need to get out.
Lance, are there towels?
Go ahead and make an investigation.
-1. Let's see. 12.
You do not see any towels, Botches.
Why not? They're not ducks. The water doesn't just roll off. They're moths. It's not really dangerous. It's fine. Like I said, a little tit never hurt anyone. And he starts getting out of the bath.
Nora looks away.
I'd like to imagine DT's in the side of the bath where she doesn't see anything.
Oh, yes, I would assume that too.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yep. Okay.
Is there anything? I take my basket.
You can
the bread.
Hold it in front.
Yep.
Walking down the hall with your basket of bread.
Basket
Just
cupped
so
in one
wet.
hand, piece of bread in the other, just ripping it off with his teeth. It's not that far to the rooms. It's fine.
It's not. Botches, are you going to your room quickly or like
He's
sneakily,
strutting.
or
What are you
just-
talking about? He's like, I just saw my girlfriend naked for the first time. Everything is great with the world.
It's great. Yeah, he's really not sneaking, honestly. It's just it's been a long week. I think I said this last episode. It's been a long ass just several days.
Luckily, Botches, you managed to somehow not be seen by any of the workers or Lord Iso.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
Forgot about the Lord.
But you do walk down the hall towards your room, butt naked, with a basket of
I really
bread.
want this as a drawing. I'm so sorry, but this is the funniest shit ever.
Lance is the one who didn't give us towels. Just saying.
No, you just didn't
just-
notice towels. Hey,
Oh,
Just
DM,
didn't get the-
are there towels?
Yeah. There are.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one of the towels, start drying off, and put my new clothes on. Botches, did you put your leg back on?
It's been on. I only take it off.
that Last time we were in the bathtub, you had taken your leg off.
Because it was hurting.
I asked.
Yeah. No, it's still on.
Okay.
He doesn't take it off very often.
What the fuck? Now I have to deal with a waterlogged metal leg?
It's gonna dry.
What?
Oh my god.
Tabaki made it pretty waterproof. It's fine.
Sand, water, village, forest. That's what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, so Botches, you make it back to your room, and there is a set of clothes waiting
good.
for you.
I put my basket of bread on the nightstand. Or whatever's there. And change.
That's just the image of this episode. So, yeah, Nora, you guys, you change. DT, you and Sito clean up, get clean. He wasn't really that dirty.
I don't think so.
But he's never going to say no to a bath, so.
Such a weird child we have.
Now, I still kind of like to imagine, Daythorn's just, washing Sito's hair anyway.
That's so cute.
When you guys get done and get changed, Botches, the clothes that have been given to you are very kind of customary to the Ikoi people. They're very almost old-fashioned. And Botches, you have one that's a tunic with kind of like harem pants. And on the shoulders are these kind of very fluffy, almost like a capelet in a way. It's very fuzzy. And all of the clothings they're kind of muted colors. Nora, you have one that the leggings that are given to you are a little bit they're not as loose as regular pants, and the shirt kind of falls off the shoulders into this almost leaf pattern, and it has this kind of reddish halter top that goes around your shoulders with some sandals. And Daythorn, yours is a tunic with it has the moon phases down the sleeve, and there's only one sleeve. The other one falls off the other shoulder, and you get a pair of pants and some kind of brown leather boots that go with it.
Cool. You get to see DT's tattoo again.
Ooh, that's true.
Just one of them.
I will go and try to find Botches to make sure he didn't lose his way naked through the hallways. It's like he was born in a goddamn barn.
That's probably true.
Barns from my planet are kind of nice. Alright?
I will go looking for him. If I don't find him from here to our rooms, I will knock on his door.
Botches, are you still in our room?
I am. I think I'm probably trying to figure out how the belt goes on that outfit. There's a lot of clothes. I'm not used to wearing this many clothes. It's nice.
Knock.
Uh-huh. Come in?
Nora opens the door.
He gives her a little
Fancy
wave.
new outfit. You okay? Did anybody see you?
You look great.
Not to answer.
Thank you. Did anybody see you?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
They're all off in their mothly... whatever moth people do.
Okay, well, let's figure out this leg before you put on your shoes.
I told you it's pretty much fine.
Botches, let me just look at it, okay?
Fine. He flops on the bed and sticks his leggy up.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure his leg is okay. I am proficient.
Alright, go ahead and roll that.
Botches.
Roll that boyfriend skill
What is
set.
that, Lance? I don't know. I don't remember.
I think I just had it as an intelligence.
Good. She's so
check.
smart. So smart.
Oh, it's intelligence plus
I will add that,
proficiency, right?
Plus your proficiency.
Okay. Oh, that's a 17 for Botches.
Wow.
Wink.
Botches' leg actually isn't doing all that bad. There's a little bit of dust and some swamp goop towards the bottom of his foot, but it's not hindering him in any way.
Okay. Well, she will clean out the dust and the goop just to make sure that it's not gonna hinder him later on. and then she'll get up.
Okay. Daythorn,
Mm-hmm.
you were with Sito. Have you changed yet?
Yeah, it changed.
Okay. One of the servants had brought a outfit for Sito.
Oh, yeah.
And currently he is in your room behind a changing screen going, no. Mm-mm. I'm not wearing this.
What's wrong?
I look stupid.
Well, what does it look like? Can I see?
It looks stupid.
Okay. Can I see?
Roll a persuasion.
It's DT.
Okay, roll a persuasion with advantage.
We'll see how that goes. Well, that's a 12 and an 11.
Okay, it takes a few minutes before he kind of, like, shuffles out, and it is a little ridiculous. It's just a little over the top. There's a kind of this long jacket that goes to the back of his legs with kind of a big bow in the back. He's wearing these kind of leather boots, and there's this ridiculous looking ascot that he's wearing with it, and a pretty plain tunic underneath, but all together, the cuffs of the jacket are huge, and it makes him look very childish, and he looks miserable.
Well, it's kind of cute, and then Daythorn's just gonna, like, start removing some of the clothing to be like, let's get rid of the jacket and this ascot-looking thing, and, yeah, look, this is better. See, like, no bow.
I still feel weird. I miss my plug suit.
Yeah, they're washing it right now.
I didn't fight a god. Why did they have to wash it?
Maybe they felt bad because they were washing all our clothes. She shrugs.
After a few minutes of you guys relaxing in your rooms, a servant comes to each of your rooms and says, the festivities are about to begin if you'd like to join everyone.
Festivities?
Yes. Lord Iso is throwing a feast for the three of you.
Oh, that's really nice.
Awesome.
When you're ready, head down to the ground floor.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess DT and Sito will go down to the ground floor.
Yeah, you ready, Nora? We're just
Of
chilling.
course. Yeah. She would have knocked on Nora's door and Nora would not have been there. It's not like Nora's gonna fix his leg and then leave. It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah, they went and they found you. So the four of you head out into the palace, and the palace is actually very quiet. And one of the servants leads you guys outside and leads you down the trees to the forest floor, where there is a huge banquet waiting for you guys. There are hundreds of floating lights that fill the trees. There is music that is playing. It's all very upbeat. And you guys really get to see at this point how big the Ikoi village is. There are villagers everywhere.
Ooh, there's a lot of people.
This is cool.
Daythorn's kind of like rubbing her arm where one of her tattoos is showing. Like, she doesn't do it often, so she's kind of like, oh, this is kind of weird.
As you guys get down and you see all of this, Caden is waiting for you guys at the bottom step, and he's just like, well, you guys look much better.
Thank you. I think Nora's hair is down, which is like the first time that she's ever been like that.
You said Caden cleaned up too.
Yeah, Caden's cleaned up too. He took a bath
He looked good too.
Did that bring him up in the scale a little bit?
He does not look half bad. He is wearing the family armor, which is a bit more intricate than the armor that he was wearing when he led you guys outside. of the village. It's more ceremonial. As he smiles, he's like, thanks. It's a bit different when you're not chasing after kids and fighting gods. But anyway, I may have explained to Lord Iso a bit about what you did for Zixtus, and, well, he decided to put on a festival in honor of you three.
Really didn't have to do all this for us. I mean, I'm not complaining. Everything smells great. It looks great.
Smells great.
Well, why don't we get you guys to the table so we can eat?
Oh, food.
And this table is massive. You can tell that it was a branch from one of the trees that had been cut long ways and just laid throughout the village. And all of the Ikoi people are kind of surrounded around it, and it is filled with these delicious looking food. Like anything that you can think of is there. There's meats, there's soups, there's a bunch of different alcohol, there's a bunch of different desserts, and some of them look odd. Like you're not really sure what they are, but everything is really colorful and it smells amazing. And Caden leads the four of you to the end of the table where there are seats waiting for you, and you're sitting next to Lord Iso and Arlo.
I take a seat.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Egg Baby in my lap, I guess.
I think at this point, DT, Lord Iso does kind of look down at you as just like, so, I'm interested.
In what? She's a little bit weirded out by the statement.
In you, baby cakes. Mm.
Ooh.
She already gets weird looks by being a flame in this town, like...
It's true. You are their
Would you
favorite.
like to be Arlo's stepmom? Sorry. That's so bad.
I don't doubt it at this point.
The egg. The Kakri egg.
Oh, yeah. We kinda killed its parents on our way to go save the god. And I felt bad, so I picked it up. Nora wanted to eat it.
Caden said you called it a danger pet.
Yes.
Well, you three are definitely interesting.
That's putting it mildly.
Thank you. We are pretty interesting.
So you guys get to enjoy this night of festivities that just continues with music and dancing, and after you guys eat for a bit, Lord Iso stands and nearly the entire village goes quiet. As when he talks, his voice seems to carry down the table to anybody that's listening. He says, "Tonight we honor the outsiders from the stars. They came to our home worlds and in process eased the pain of our guardian and have protected your prince. Botchus, Daythorn, Nora, you will always have an ally in our people, and you will always be welcome here." And at this point, he hands each of you a little wooden pendant. And this pendant it's about the size of a little bit bigger than a silver dollar. And it's carved with this intricate design that looks almost like Celtic knots. And in the center is a carved moth with 3 moons surrounding it.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is
Now, just a regular question for you guys. Any of you all drinking?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nora's always drinking. What are you talking about? Maybe, I don't think
All
she's
right.
drinking as heavily as she has been before, because it's gotten them in trouble.
Aww.
And she's trying not to be like that anymore.
I think this will be the first time you see DT drinking, so that will be fun.
You guys did drink on the Dominion.
Oh, yeah.
But that was more stress drinking and not celebration drinking.
True.
So all of you who are drinking, go ahead and make me a constitution.
Oh, fuck!
Easy
No.
peasy.
Con save.
I don't wanna.
Oh, I think it went.
Oh, great. Nat 20!
Unnat 20.
Oh, no. Daythorn's about to break this egg. Yep. This egg is gonna be broken.
That's a nat 1!
Well, she doesn't always drink for a reason.
So, the night goes on. You guys are eating and drinking. Daythorn, you get about to your second drink. And Nora and Botchus, you look over and DT is asleep on the table. Kind of half cuddling her egg. Kind of just fell forward. Unconscious. The drinks that they gave were very strong. Especially to somebody who doesn't drink. The festivities go long into the night. You all wake up the next morning. Daythorn, go ahead and make me another constitution.
I
saving
will
throw.
say that Nora did take DT and the egg back to
Yeah.
her room. She's not waking
that
up on a
helped.
table.
No.
No, I figured somebody took her back to her room.
That will be a 15.
Okay, Daythorn, you wake up. You remember going to the festivities.
Yep.
You don't remember much after that. You do wake up in your room with your egg,
Mm-hmm.
and Sito is sleeping against the wall.
What?
He was worried. He was worried about you. He's not off. He's just in power, like sleep mode.
Mm-hmm.
Botchus and Nora gotta ask, did you stay in your own rooms, or...
We
I'll
probably.
let Botchus answer this.
Yeah, we probably passed out in the same room.
We probably did, yeah.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
No.
Just, I just wanted to know
Yeah.
where you guys were at.
Cuddles
That's all.
happened.
Yep. Nora was the big spoon.
So, yeah, Daythorn, you wake up, you don't really have a hangover, you have a little twinge of like,
Yeah.
kind of a bad taste in your mouth,
Yep.
but you all wake up, and there is a very large breakfast that is prepared for you guys. After the breakfast, Lord Iso and Caden and Arlo and a couple other guards escort you guys back to the Miss Lily.
It's been so long since
Yeah.
we've been on our
I
own
know.
ship.
Home
Ready.
sweet home.
And you guys walk up to the Miss Lily, and it's a little weird because it looks so abandoned where it's at. The cargo bay door is still open. There's leaves that have fallen around it. It's completely powered off. Sito is a little grumpy this morning. He instantly goes back on the ship with kind of a tired grumble. But Arlo kind of comes forward to you guys before you get on the ship. And he looks a little sad. He says, I had a lot of fun with you guys.
Aw.
We had a lot of
We
fun
had a
with
lot
you
of fun
too.
with you too. Yeah.
Oh my god, they're coming in unison now. Daylor just like rubs her head.
Listen, this is the best planet that we've ever crash landed on, and we've been to some stinkers.
Yeah. She's not wrong.
Botchus isn't a very good pilot. I whispered to Arlo. I whispered to Arlo.
Arlo giggles as he's just like, well, I hope you guys will come back to visit someday.
You know, you were really brave. Don't be too brave. Not until you grow up a little, but you were brave.
So he kind of like puffs out his chest a little bit at that, Botchus. He's having you tell him that he was brave kind of made him really happy. And then he kind of goes, oh, and he runs over to Caden, who's carrying kind of a big basket. And he's like, I have gifts for you guys before you leave.
Aww.
Oh.
As he kind of goes halfway in the basket, like his feet are off the
Jesus,
ground,
child.
trying to dig into this basket. Daythorn, you're first. He comes up and he hands you a book.
Oh.
He's like, I know you didn't get to read the old one all the way, and it's not really that, but it is a bedtime stories, and it tells a bunch of legends of our village and our people, so maybe it'll help you.
That would be fun to read. She kind of like eyes Sito because she knows he's normally into it, but he's been grumpy lately, so she doesn't know what to tell at this point.
Fucking grumpy because he has a fucking chip in him that's making him gonna go insane.
He's grumpy because he's low on power. He kind of goes back and digs around in the basket again, and he comes up to you, Nora, and he's holding this bottle of these kind of white rocks, like really finely ground white rocks, and he says, so these are the bath salts that we use in our bath.
Oh, sweet child.
I thought it was drugs.
Oh, thank you so much, Arlo. I hug him.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna hug you back. And then, Botchus, he comes up to you after a minute, and he has this basket that's kind of covered, and he hands it to you, and he says, I know how much you like this stuff, so I made sure they made you a lot, and inside is a container of honeymead and a large basket of bread.
Aww.
Fuck yeah, it is. Jesus.
Thanks, Arlo. He's gonna ruffle his hair.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
We're gonna miss you too.
Oh.
We do come in here.
I would have liked to say after Daythorn got her book, she ran up to her room real fast, so she was shuffling around upstairs. So she wasn't really there for the other two.
Well.
She comes running back down real fast.
Fair enough.
Yeah. She comes back holding a different book, like a child's book of Lost Ones tech, or Lost Ones. And she'll like hand it to Arlo.
Oh, he gets super excited.
Scott is gonna be so mad at us.
Oh yeah. She'll be like, these ones are the fairy tales I grew up with.
Oh man.
So I read them to my little brother a lot, so you might like it. So she hands the book over, like, kind of nervously.
He's going to hug you kind of around like your middle, Daythorn.
Oh yeah, that's cool. She's kind of be like awkward and then like hug back.
Lord Iso is going to come up to each of you and say, thank you again for everything. You did more than was needed, and our people really appreciate it.
You know, spread
Just
the word.
doing what we can.
Yeah, God fixers.
Well, if any other outsiders come around, I'll be sure to.
Unless
them
they're
this.
in red
Please
and
don't.
black.
Yeah, maybe don't tell them about us.
Yeah, let us become legend. Don't actually tell them who we are, where we're going.
I mean, you could talk about what we did,
Yeah.
but maybe be like, oh, their names are lost to time. For outsiders, for all of you, it doesn't have to be lost in time.
As he kind of looks to Caden questioningly, and Caden just kind of shakes his head and shrugs like, don't ask. Just, they don't have a plan, don't ask.
When you're this cool, people want to bring you down. That's all I'm saying.
So after some sweet goodbyes, the four of you pile into the Miss Lily. It's kind of creepy. It's dark. There's no power.
I'm gonna go help fix the Miss Lily.
Okay. So Daythorn and Sito go up to the bridge. Are you going to use the chip, the Dorito? Or what are your plans here, Daythorn?
Probably going to use the Dorito. I'm going to look at Sito.
Okay.
I was like, I might need that chip, and I don't know if it's going to keep you on.
It's fine. As long as we get off this planet.
Okay. She's going to take the chip once he lets her get there.
Yeah, he does stay on. You can see that his lights kind of fade a little bit.
Mm.
It's like when you unplug your phone from charging.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and make another technology roll. With advantage, because Sito is helping you.
Oh, neat. That'll be an 18.
Okay, Sito also got an 18. Botchus and Nora, where are you guys at? You guys...
I think I'm watching the two of them. Like...
You standing at your
yes, I am ready
area.
for takeoff.
I would have went to my room to put, like, the things down that were given to us.
Okay. Question, are you guys still wearing the clothes that they gave you, or the clothes that they washed and mended?
I would have been still wearing the ones they gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Daythorn, you work with Sito, and you guys get the panel open, and you manage to, with Sito's help, there isn't a direct place to put this chip. But with a little bit of ingenuity, you guys managed to kind of fashion a port.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of quiet for a minute, like with Sito, and suddenly the ship starts to hum as it starts to power up.
Aha!
The only thing that is odd, the lights of the ship are a reddish color.
No!
And on the screen in the bridge, Botchus, Daythorn, and Sito, you guys see this symbol that appears on the screen. And it's 3 circles.
I'm getting real tired of these 3 circle-looking things.
What the fuck?
Well, the ship's on.
The ship powers to life. Botchus, go ahead and make me that pilot roll.
This is where you crash back down in the Ikoi village, right into the palace.
Oh, I didn't have the... Oh, I thought we did this and then we didn't. No, intelligence piloting. Wait. Piloting. 22. So that was a natural 20.
All right. You are so ready to be flying your ship again. You missed being behind the wheel of the Miss Lily. Nora, you can feel the ship start to raise up, and only thing is it feels like you guys are an elevator that was under repair and that might be fixed. It's kind of touch and go. It's you'll go up a little bit and then you'll kind of drop down just a tad, and it's kind of shaky. But soon you start to see the trees of this planet get smaller. And soon they're out of sight as you break the atmosphere. And the moment you break the atmosphere, almost instantly, the ship's systems seem to reboot. The symbol on the screen goes away and the lights return to their normal color as the ship steadies out.
Whew.
On the 2-day trip back to Thybus, Botchus received a job transmission that wasn't far from their current location. With the realization that they were broke and would need chits to buy fancy clothes, they picked up the package, a chip that needed to be delivered as soon as possible. It was imperative as it contained the codes to help fix malfunctioning AI systems. While in the midst of the delivery, the ship malfunctioned and was drawn to the Spire space station. While there, the crew were met with an abandoned space station that had to face their worst fears, as the space station's AI, Rosie, or R05313, had been glitching for years, creating holograms of a destroyed ship, creatures lurking in the dark, and creepy dolls. But when Rosie hacked into everyone's favorite AI, an intense fight broke out in the heart of the station. While Botchus and Nora fought the malfunctioning AI and their own Sweet Ceto, Daythorn used the chip that had been given and reset the station's codes, reverting Rosie back to her original state. Having learned that the Bry Sanctum had abandoned the station years ago when she had started to glitch, as they were leaving, they somehow managed to convince the new AI and their DM to join the Miss Lily crew. Now, with everything in order, the crew made their delivery without a hitch and started back towards Thylus. If you want to listen to the full story, you can listen to our bonus episodes of Terror on the Spire Space Station. There are 2 parts. In the next episode, Rosie will be joining the crew, and you will all be level 7.
Woo!
Yay!
Woo! After a year!
Ooh.
We want to thank everyone for listening to this week's episode.
If you like what we do, you can rate and review.
And join our Patreon to get access to early episodes and other neat extras.
You can catch our space story every other Wednesday on your pod listener of choice.
Want to experience more of our craziness outside of the podcast?
You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, or join our Discord.
Links are in the description below.
Until next time, space travelers, be safe, charge your AIs, and send a postcard. Bye!